Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sooners offense is on the field for the first time today. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
He's got the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Send the tight end in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Temple's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Oh, better look out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Creates a little room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Bully ball on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Simon. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
First down, Temple.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 45, on its way. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Finds space on the right. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Run in the red zone. It's Smith. Breaks the tackle. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. They'll give it on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air, it's Simon. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They go to the ground. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Jukes his way for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Now on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for a crease. It's Robinson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Dances away to buy time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way.
Wants to go up top on first down. Card in the backfield. It's Smith.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
First down, Temple.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but the sweet flowing catch is plenty to give him a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Rides the back on the option to give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires left. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Irvin. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it again. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give is to Smith. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Gives it on the option. Touchdown! Owls! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the move and looking deep. Snags it down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown Sooners. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. This time they'll go to the running game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, it's Simon. The short hands, it's Smith. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the a short return, but what a play to get the football back. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Snags it inside the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And the Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Bermudez. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll go to the ground. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Goes to the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Simon. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. This is a designed run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rides the back and leaves it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd down try for the offense. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Liberty.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Temple lines up quickly. They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Fires to the right. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls it in. It's Irvin. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep...
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Simon. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
1st down, Temple.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Chase. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On the move, it's Worthy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Worthy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
24-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the left. Finding open areas. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Calls his own number. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Snagged in the middle. It's Sategna. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The give on the counter. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Temple, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Creates a little space. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Looking down the middle. With the catch, it's Clark. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Temple lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Punt is on its way. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Snagged on the outside, it's Sategna. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 11 over Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Simon. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ott. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
First down, Temple.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Simon. Puts it out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chase. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Third and short. Coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give on the option. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll try to run it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Back to throw, it's Simon. Looking to scramble. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day. This one from 23. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Dar forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
25-yard line. Second down coming up.
Looking for space. It's Robinson. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, the ground game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Makes the grab over the middle. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now they'll run the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now on the move.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down coming up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Chase. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Look out, he's got room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Off play action on first down. Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gonna run it. It's Ott. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground. He's got it again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires it incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simon. It's complete on the right side. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're working that left side. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got room to work. Wide open spaces. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to pound it in. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles.
Got the quick completion.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Chase. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Owls.
And this This has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Temple, 30.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. RPO complete to open the drive. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Going for it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A great catch and run for 6. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. Pulls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Looking for a man. It's McCoy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about.
Oh, he's got some space.
And a nice job by the offense of picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Got enough space. Touchdown Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
37.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Some noise. It's 4th down.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Back to throw, it's McCoy. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Chase. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to add another.
Extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's McCoy. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try it over the left side. Finding an escape route. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Number 43 on to kick it away.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Find some fresh air. breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Caught behind the line. It's Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Second down coming up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Chase. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback extends the play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Here comes the heat. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's McCoy. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.